Memo at 600 responds to criticism that he's clout chasing by showing up in Savannah and shooting a video and really wasn't about that action. Let's get into it, man. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. Now, I reported that he was in Savannah. He actually shot a video in some project complex in Savannah, and a lot of people hurry up and came out, including people from Savannah, saying, for one, that was not Quando Rondo's neighborhood, and two, that he popped up and did this when no one was outside and got back out of town and back on the highway. Now, Memo wasted no time in going to social media and addressing all of this. Now, on his Instagram page, he would post in his story that, fun fact, if I was looking for the singing Goofy, y'all wouldn't even knew I was there. Let's get that out first. And then he said, I came to shoot a video in his city and make y'all skin boil, and look what I did. And then he put the steps in there, footprints. I guess he's saying he's stepping, and he put OTF. Now, he would continue to address this same situation in his story on Instagram by saying that he came at 9 o'clock, and normally people are outside at those hours. He said, I know my block don't go in at 9, and put the laughing emoji. Now, people on Twitter took this because, you know, a lot of people from Savannah was feeling some type of way. I even have a homeboy from Savannah who I reached out to, and me and him had a discussion about this, as well as a lot of people took offense to the way that he showed up in town, and not necessarily because of Quando Rondo, but because that's their city and they felt disrespected. Now, he went to his Twitter yesterday and he would say, y'all, 2 weeks ago, that people didn't care, them Chicago ends ain't gonna come down here. We're not one of them ends off. And now he's saying that they said, oh, he ain't come in my hood. Oh, he in the wrong spot. Then he asked them to take themselves outside. Now, someone using the Quando Rondo alias, it's not necessarily him, but they said something that a lot of people said. They said, y'all didn't have the same energy when 6ix9ine came to O Block. Now, there's an artist out of Savannah who also said the same thing. I want to say his name is Ralphie. He actually said the same thing about this. He said, you know, they didn't do anything about the biggest troll coming to their neighborhood or pulling up on O Block, but they're in Savannah making it look like, you know, they're going to do something to Quando Rondo while in Savannah. Now, Ralphie Gang also said that Quando Rondo has his own issues in Savannah, so he said that Cuz wouldn't even be out there like that anyway. So when you pulling up, it's kind of like you pulling up and it's pointless because it's not like you're about to bump into Quando Rondo while in Savannah. Now, also, with all of that being said, Quando Rondo did make a post on his Instagram where he posted a picture of him and Lil Tim, and he said, I'd rather say free you than RIP you any day. And I mean, I can't be mad at Quando Rondo for saying this, because at the end of the day, this is his homeboy, and his homeboy is actually in jail or locked up and facing these charges for protecting him. And as I've been saying from the beginning, I know some individuals that's like Lil Tim, and they are on it, on site. If you put your hands on them or one of their homeboys, the hammers is coming out and somebody gonna get hit. That's just how some people rolls. Now, we see that other rappers and people around Quando Rondo is in there saying amen and real spill and things like that. D1 Louis actually has some things to say to King Von's uncle, who has been doing interviews. He did an interview with, I want to say, was it Fuchsia's TV or somebody like that, where he talked about the situation, and he's basically insinuating that Quando Rondo can do shows if he wants to. I keep telling y'all, this situation isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Now, it's a lot of flexing going on. There's a lot of people pulling up in places. One of the people that a lot of people were saying that is doing the most clout chasing is 600 Breezy. Now, a lot of people was calling him out, saying that before this actual situation took place with King Von, people hadn't heard from 600 Breezy. He was real quiet and things like that. And he's responding to just about everything on social media. One thing people, he's saying, he doesn't take any of this internet stuff serious. It's a joke. They said at 600 Breezy is quiet in Savannah or whatnot. He said not even walking in the store around this. You know what I mean? So a lot of people is just like keeping it going. A lot of people in these, these blind tweets, people who really don't have a face on their avatar, people who really don't, put who they really are out there. A lot of these people ain't from Savannah or Georgia or anywhere else and has nothing to do with the music. They just want to comment. There's people in my comment section that's the same way. Faceless people just making any type of comments. But at the end of the day, this is real. All of these people who we talking about as far as the artists and the rappers are real people. And I just believe that in the end, we may end up seeing some more people end up catching cases and things like that behind social media. When I seen Memo 600 riding around and he's showing Dracos and things like that in the videos, and he's saying, I'm in Savannah, pull up, I'm coming to your neighborhood, where y'all at, give me a spot, where is this? I just feel like people was putting themselves in situations that could lead them to either their lives being taken or end up being locked behind bars, and it really don't make no sense. But get in the comment section, let me know what y'all think about all of this. I'm Mighty the Ruler. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you get notified each and every time I upload new content. Peace.